gentlemen, months of build has been leading to this. Rivalries, feuds, title championship opportunities. But tonight is the one night of the year where above all else there will be no mercy. Let's get into it.
Yeah, we are in Madison Square, right?
Yep, Madison Square Garden. First pay-per-view back here since the Bash, I think.
Excelente.
So, let's get it opening with an intro video to hype up the show and the featured matches on the card, which are War Games, the IC title match, and Shinsuke versus Rusev. And then a video hypes up this match. Apparently, people were not hyped for this match.
People are like, boo! And here we go.
No, we got an entrant.
Oh, do we? Oh.
Yeah, Kevin enters with an unscripted promo where the bullet points were "fuck Tommy Enda." And then let's get into the match.
Here we go, folks. The first SmackDown pay-per-view match ever.
That's okay. And we have a nice, fun 10-minute sprint. Kevin retains his title.
Pop-up powerbomb, boys.
Pop-up powerbomb.
That's my man.
And then Sami Zayn, Zack Sabre Jr. and Samoa Joe are backstage sitting down in some nice clothes, saying that tonight is an opportunity. Tonight is a very special match because tonight is the chance that we get. For 10 minutes, that match cannot be won. For 10 minutes, we are going to be in there brawling, and it is going to be gruesome, and it is going to be vicious. And this match isn't about winning. This match isn't about losing. This match is about making sure that those three men that are not AJ Styles think twice before interfering at Survivor Series, because we are going to take them out once and for all. Shinsuke makes a spectacular over the top entrance with a lot of violinists.
The violinists follow him all around. They're like in the crowd. Everybody in the crowd gets a violin.
And then in 93A, Rusev defeats Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh my God.
With the accolade. Maybe, just maybe, what Rusev has been saying is true.
Oh my
maybe
God.
Great American Bash last year was a fluke. And maybe Rusev deserves a lot more. Fuck, who knows? This going to open up so many opportunities for Rusev now.
Did you just say Rusev deserves a lot more fuck who knows?
Lana, you get on that.
Come on,
Owens gets backstage in the New Japan style prepared interview area with a bunch of beer. And he says, Tommy Enda, he took me to the limit tonight. That was one of the harshest matches I've had in a very long time. But I won. He deserves mad respect, but I proved tonight that I am the best this brand has to offer. And I'm not just gunning for this, and he points to the IC title. Gunning for bigger things. I've made this title more relevant than it's ever been. Under Shinsuke Nakamura, Sami Zayn, Chris Hero, Samoa Joe, you name it. I am the best Intercontinental Champion of all time. You can believe that.
Somewhere out there, a certain Samoan Joe is triggered.
Backstage, we saw him earlier. And then we have a similar response promo from the heels where they're like, you want to make us think twice about interfering? Bullshit. We've interfered with every title match this year, okay? AJ Styles has had this title since February. It has been a long time. You think you're going to knock him off at Survivor Series? You're dead wrong. And if you think you're going to beat us inside a steel cage where for 10 minutes we can't win the match and we can do whatever we want to you, you're fucking off your rocker.
You prick.
You prick. I think we have a match. We do.
We do.
Sasha just beats Natalia. This was a match that originally started at 6 minutes and went down and down and down.
Jesus.
And we go straight into a tag team title match. Catch point 4, Freddie Ahai and Hot Sauce Tracy Williams defeat Catch point 3, TJP and Drew Gulak. Catch point defend their titles.
Huzzah.
And then they shake hands afterwards.
So beautiful.
Tommaso Ciampa makes a spectacular over-the-top entrance.
Better.
He enters accompanied by multiple people wearing the Psycho Killer mask.
Psycho Killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
And then in a fun 11-minute sprint, that in a no DQ match, Gargano defeats Champa with the Gargano escape. Gargano's done it. Surely it's over now. Gargano has proven once and for all that he's better than... Oh, okay. Tommaso beats the shit out of him again. Brock Lesnar makes a spectacular over-the-top entrance for the MMA
man.
rules match. Oof.
We got the cage out.
Cage is out. And then E30 Matthew Riddle defeats Brock Lesnar in 15 minutes when the time limit expired, and the judges gave a unanimous verdict.
Oh my god.
Riddle wins by decision.
That's bullshit.
What? He won by decision.
Judges don't mean shit. Who are the judges?
We had Dana White.
Boo.
William Regal.
Okay.
And Kurt Angle.
Oh, Jesus.
And after the match, the decision gets announced by Regal. Regal is like, the decision is unanimous, Matt Riddle wins, and Brock is like, fuck that, and just beats the shit out of Riddle.
As he should.
Becky Lynch cuts a promo saying that tonight she will become a 2-time WWE Women's Champion, kick some ass, and become the ace again. And then she makes a spectacular over-the-top entrance.
I thought the thing glitched out.
Going straight from the backstage interview area to the arena.
Oh shit! Here we go.
And our women's main event of the evening gets a 78B as Alexa Bliss defeats Bayley and Becky Lynch when Alexa Bliss defeats Becky with a Sparkle Splash. That was meant to be via cheating, so just imagine that about halfway through the match, Becky and Bayley are doing quite well, and then they start kind of turn on each other, and while they turn on each other, Alexa rolls out of the ring and gets a steel chair, and for the rest of the match, she just beats the ever-loving shit out of them with the steel chair.
Oh my god.
They're struggling to get up, and Alexa's like, boosh with the steel chair, just keeping them down.
Jesus.
And then she hits the Sparkle Splash. Sami Zayn reveals that his mystery partner is Roderick Strong.
Wait, but isn't Roddy part of the SmackDown 7?
He used to be. It's been a long time since we've seen Roderick Strong.
Oh my
He's joined
god.
Sami Zayn. AJ says, Sami, it doesn't matter who you've got. It doesn't matter whether it's Roderick Strong or even Kenny Omega, because we are strong as a unit, and we will fight you together. Kenny's like, hey. All right. That's how you need me. And then AJ's like, yeah, sure, I need you, Kenny. I need you. Sami Zayn makes a spectacular over-the-top entrance in the main event.
Whoa.
No mercy.
Let's go.
Let's go. And an 87 B+, Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, Zack Sabre Jr., and Roderick Strong defeat representatives of the Magnificent SmackDown 7 in a Cage Wars match in 23-41 when Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Kenny Omega with submission with a cross arm bar. So we had the first 10 minutes. Obviously, in every single time a new entrant came into the ring, for the most part, it was a 2-on-1 situation where the heels got the beat down on. But then Joe enters, and Joe wrecks house. And then we get AJ probably came in last, but he brought in a steel chair, and there's cheating and healing going on, and then there's a huge brawl, and at some point Joe's got the coquina clutch on like Karl or something, and Sami just rips Joe off and is like, no, this isn't about winning, Joe. This isn't about winning. And Joe's like, Sami, what the fuck you doing, you sadistic prick? We could have won the match.
Yeah, prick.
And then the heels get the advantage again. Sami gets locked out of the cage at some point, and then Joe is like screaming at Sami like, we could have ended this, you bastard, and Sami's like, I'm sorry, I made a horrible mistake. And then William Regal comes down with bolt cutters and cuts the cage back open. Sami comes in, they rally, and then Zack Sabre Jr. locks in the cross arm bar to win the match. Do we
get a nice moment where Sami has AJ in the Koji clutch? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Joe has Doc in the coquina clutch. Zach has Kenny in the cross arm bar, and Roderick Strong is just dick kicking Karl multiple times.
Karl goes to break up all the submissions, and Roddy just comes out of nowhere with a sick kick.
Kicks his head off, and
then Kenny taps, and that is the end of No Mercy 2017.
Sami Zayn did not like it. Neither did Zach.
Nobody's gonna like it. It was all for the story, bro. It was all about the angle, bro. Speaking of bros, we're going to give Matt Riddle a hug. Going to tell Brock Lesnar he's awesome. And tell Shinsuke, point him out as a good example. Thank you all for watching No Mercy 2017. I hope you enjoyed.
Oh, God.
Please tune in to all of the fallout as we build towards Survivor Series, the big title match, Sami versus AJ, and I'm sure a lot more. Thank you all for watching. She'd have it. That's a dude, isn't it?